Loading her up one piece at a time. It's clean. Running out of room in the lowboy, that's the next problem. Go back here and get them lined up. Got the conveyor, the guards for the steel hydraulic lines. But it wasn't straight enough. It looks good to me. Big stuck video. Push me. Got the big rig, big cat here. Yeah. Well, the old Talbert's all loaded up. We got the catwalk made it on there. I about dropped it off the forklift, got stuck. That was a mess. We got to fix that strap before that takes off, obviously. She's got to get all strapped down. Little radiator that's got to get strapped down, and the long telescoping cylinder's got to get changed. So, strapped down somehow. That's not going to work the way it is. So, we're taking off today. Just some clips of what we did today. We was doing some work. Had some fun. Things worked out nice. It was a pretty good day. Got everything washed. Power washed the chipper again. And then in the morning we're going to have to pull it up there again, clean the cement off, and power wash it again. Go over real good. But I think that they might haul that low boy down there tomorrow. We got to throw the cab on there yet. And then we have to throw the yoke under the cab. And I was going to get a video of that, but I just ran out of time. But I re-hosed that. That's all re-hosed. And it's all done quite a bit different than the way they come from Morbark. So that was kind of... We'll see how it works. I'm going to be interested to see how that system works in there. Kind of change things up a little bit. A little different than normal. So hopefully it works out good. The motor's returned, and I think it might work out better. So we got to get our seatbelt on here. So I think that'll work better. We'll find out if we have something really cool on our hands or something really bad on our hands. We don't know yet. So, yeah, productive day. I had a comment that said I thought you weren't getting it painted, and now you're going to get it painted. No, we're going to get it painted. It's just that the boss shut us down on the black. That's the only thing. But it's going to get painted, but we got to get it all ready, and that's what's taking a while. And then we'll send her off to get painted. We'll actually have a, it probably won't be too bad because we'll have a little bit of a break. Because we have a pile of cylinders that need repacked, stuff like that we can do, get ready. We've got a couple grapples sitting in there that we need to fix back up and get them ready. So in case anybody needs in the woods needs a grapple or something, we can swap them out. So we have stuff like that we can do. And to be real honest, I was talking to Brian, it'll be a nice little break because he's been working on that chipper steady since we got it, and it's wrote down in the shop. So the date's wrote down when it pulled in the yard, and so he's been working on it steady. I've been working on it every chance I can get. I'm out in the woods. I'm down here working on it. So hopefully everything works out good. Hopefully we can get everything rounded up. We'll get a little bit of a break, and then we'll get the new paint, and we'll start assembling that back together and redoing hoses again. So that'll work good. They call me hoser down there because that's all I've been doing. Today was nice. Did a few hoses. Got that yoke done. The other yokes are all done. So yeah, things went good today. Not a very exciting video. Not a whole lot of action, but you just see what happens throughout the day. What goes on. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, hopefully y'all had a good day. We'll see what happens throughout the week. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then we'll do a video tomorrow. How about that? Explain what's going on. And yeah, I'm excited. Excited for how things are going. You know what I mean? So we'll catch up later. I better get back to driving here. Yeah, I can show you. Funny story. So I used to live out this way. Now I don't live out. I don't drive this road hardly ever. I don't drive in the mornings or at night because I've hit like 4 deer on this road. Because right here is like the person to the left has some really nice food plots going on in their house. It's surrounded by red vines, but they cross right here. I've hit deer right here. Hit deer in the field crossing. I've hit deer all over in here. But we hit one up here. I hit one in the old, when we talked about this, the old tool truck. I was cruising through here, me and Jimmy Orvis. Jimmy Orvis is just he's a legend. So we were right about, they come running out of these bushes and we smoked them in the tool truck and they ran over here in the ditch. And we were working right up here on the corner. And we worked up there all day. then we come back through, and then the dogs, the people of that house, was out there eating on that deer. Ooh, it was bad. It was just going to town on that deer. You know, I can't imagine the stank. The stank had to be bad when them dogs came inside. But that was a funny story. We just smoked it and kept driving. Didn't hurt the tool truck at all. We're working on a job over here, and that was the next day. I lived up here, so I'm like, hey Jimmy, can you just drive the tool truck to the job? Oh, okay, he said, I'll drive it there. He liked to ride, tell stories, which made work just excellent. You know how you have one of them old timers that you can ride to work with that has endless stories about anything you can dream of? That's Jimmy. Totally entertaining. So we went to that job. I was there. I started chipping before he showed up, and he showed up, and the tool truck didn't have park, so you had to park it in like a certain spot so it didn't take off rolling. While Jimmy parks the truck, he's not used to driving it, and he gets about halfway across the landing. I'll never forget that tool truck took off down that hill and smashed into a bunch of popple trees. I laughed so hard sitting in that chipper, I just died. Because all Jimmy did was just turn around and watch it and put his hands on his hips. Oh, was that ever priceless? That was a good story. I'll never forget to look at this. Jimmy doesn't get worked up. So Jimmy just stood there and watched it hit the trees. Once again, didn't hurt the thing at all. Didn't hurt the old blue tool truck. It just about, that poor thing had been through a lot. Pushed on with skidders in the front, ripped the bumper up and the hood up, and I hit like 3 deer with it. Couldn't kill the body, but the old engine just ran out of power and no power steering, and the tranny, it was just, they couldn't hold up. So anyways, story time's over. Thanks for watching. Everybody, just keep rolling.